Right here on the 9520R, and the code that we're getting is 3516.09 for def concentration sensor loss of communication. So looking at the schematic, looks like that's the only component on that CAN network right there. So we're going to get access to it, make sure we got connections are good, and I've got a new def header here. We can plug it in real quick just to confirm if that's the issue. After we plugged our new def header in, our code has went inactive, so bad def header on this one, which is kind of common. So we'll get it installed. Our def header is right here on top of the tank. We've got a vent line, we've got our two def lines here, and then we've got two coolant lines for the coolant heater part of it. And we've got our coolant heater harness here, and then our concentration, temperature, and level sensor harness right here that plugs in right there. So we'll get it swapped out real quick. For getting the def header installed, customer also mentioned that he had a couple of the codes that was popping up, wanted me to take a look at it. So we had a code for the transmission filter restriction code. There's a sensor back here in the hinge, right up there. And he said he had changed the filter multiple times and still throwing the code. So that's a very common sensor to go out. So I had one of those on the truck. I changed it out. I noticed there was a code for low fan speed and been thrown just a couple times. And so I figured, well, I'll just pop the hood up, and use a little belt checker here to check the width on the belt, and it was wore out. And so I thought, well, I'll just grab the shiv here and make sure, see how bad the splines are, and it just spun around. So I was like, oh crap. So I pulled the outer shiv off of it, and I'll show you a video where I took of it, how much play it had in it. So I called the customer, and or I sent the video to the customer and showed him. He's like, oh crap. So we've got a new drive and driven and a new belt on its way to replace that. The driven itself is wore pretty good too, so we're going to change them out as a set. And this is still got the original grease style on it, and we're going to go ahead and put the greaseless style on here. So got parts coming for it. We'll get it all tore apart. We got the fan drives out of it.